comes up and makes it. Holly Hendricks is a great example of that. You know, a gal that just started about a year ago, and she's won all these best new startup things.
Bonnie
but
did it too.
and who is that?
Bonnie did it.
Oh yeah, Bonnie did that. Bonnie Broughton did that. Yeah. So I mean, there's some few exceptions. So I mean, I know you're coming here and you're seeing all this, and it's very glamorous and stuff. But I mean, the reality is, when you take that facade away, I mean, we're just normal, everyday people, just like everybody here in this room. You know.
I go home back to my husband and I cook him dinner, just like I'm pretty sure a lot of you wives do. And then have sex with him, like a lot of you wives do.
Jelene?
And I record it too.
All right already. Jeez.
And one thing I wanted to say earlier too, if you really want to get into the adult side that we do, like in actual movies and like the more professional production side, because for those of you who don't know, like I've been the interviewer for Twisties.com for over a decade, and I interview our treat of the month every month, and a lot of them are new girls, and a question I always ask them, similar to what we're all doing, is I always say, how did you get in the business? Because everyone has a very different story. But one common theme I see with a lot of the newer girls is they started webcamming, because there are certain agents in the business who will go on to the campsites and check out girls' rooms. And I don't know if this works for the guys, because I only interview girls, because we only shoot girls on Twisties. But they also, recently a girl told me too that the agent actually pays her to go look for girls as well.
Oh, yeah,
so you can always start camming, and then you may just end up getting hit up. And just know that, I mean, be wary, because some people may contact you and say they're an agent, but they're not. But there are agents looking for performers in that manner, so just know that that is a way to get your foot in the door in the business.
Very good. Can we take some questions? Yeah. Okay. All right. We're going to get some questions here. It's like a Donahue Triple X I'm doing all over again. Hello there.
How you doing? I heard a lot of you talk about having someone, or making sure that you take care of your business and save money, what have you. And a lot of you mentioned your husband has an involvement. How much involvement does your husband have? I hear a lot of girls where their husband is their agent, their manager, their accountant, their lawyer, just everything. How much of a role does your husband play once you get into it, or do you get actual professionals to take care of those things?
That was a 20-minute question.
It's actually very different for every individual. I do have a business partner that helps me out because I do travel a lot, but when I am home, back in my residence, which is my home office, I'm behind the computers because editing photos and videos, it takes a long time. It does help when you have a trusted partner who is helping you with the business, because as stars, we have to be out in public. The more our longevity of our career, we're relevant because we have to be out there meeting our fans and so forth. But while we're out there, we can't be editing or doing the workload that we need to do. So it does help out with someone as a trusted partner to be there. So my schedule, I don't know these ladies, we're constantly working. As soon as I'm back home from here, I'm either on the computer and
Whether it's
with
social
media, it's a 24/7 job.
We do need help doing social media stuff. So I mean, that's another thing that you're thinking. You really want to get into porn, maybe you can come in as somebody's assistant. We got another question over here.
Yes. How would you get in the industry as a photographer or a videographer?
Oh, good one.
I found that Model Mayhem is really a great source, and that's where I started. Actually, while I was teaching, I was supplementing my income doing shoots with Model Mayhem, and I never did hardcore, but that kind of opened my eyes to there's an adult world. People want to see me naked. These people want to pay me to be naked, and I don't have to fuck anybody. And then once I got farther into it, I decided to do the hardcore, but Model Mayhem's a great place to start.
Okay, another question?
So you guys mentioned a lot about agencies and looking out, for agents who might be kind of shady. Are there any specific, agencies out there that you would recommend, or you just kind of have to go out there, and is it person by person, or are there larger companies that you would recommend?
Well, first thing is, when you walk in the office and he says, suck my dick, you know you should run.
I
I'm
would-
just saying.
I've been through a lot of agents, and I'm also now just book my own stuff myself, which is very hard to do. And as she said, I would never tell anybody brand new getting into the business to not have an agent, just because you do need that guidance. But also, to be honest with you, each girl and person is different, and each agent works well with them for a reason. There are some female agents. There are some male, like, if you're someone that likes to just get a phone call and be told, you need to show up here, this is what you need to do, you know what I mean? If you work well with, say, a daddy figure, then maybe this agent works well with you. If you work well with someone that you want to kind of be on the same level with, then there's a different agent for that. It's really, that's why the interview process of having an agent when you go there is for both of you. Don't go there hoping, oh, I hope they want to take me. It's, no. Do I want to hire you?
Exactly.
That's
We work for
what it
you.
is. They
You
work for you.
Yeah.
One
Hey,
thing that
girls,
I
I hate to cut everybody off, but they just told me that we went over our time. That's how popular
Thank you,
this thing is.
guys.
Did you guys have fun?
We did.
Yeah, you can come check us out at the
Let's get it up there. Let's hear it for Jelene Jensen, Allie Hayes, Lexi Luna,